Hello, welcome. My name is Kat. This is my channel Kat Can Sew, and today is October Friday the 13th, and this is episode, I think, 10. Yay! I'm trying some new things with my lighting and my camera, hence the ring lights in my glasses. I'm not sure how the sound's going to go today. Fingers crossed, it works. I'm on Instagram under Kat Can Sew, and to anybody coming back, welcome back. To anybody who's new, welcome, and I hope you stay around for a while. It's been a really slow couple of weeks stitching wise for me. Really only worked on 4 projects. I haven't done a ton of stitching. I've done, a couple thousand stitches, and that's kind of been it. I didn't stitch all week. I did 50 stitches on Wednesday, no, 37 stitches on Wednesday. I did about 100 stitches last night, and that's all I've done. So I'm way behind on my 13 stitches of Halloween and my 13 days on a project. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can spend a bit of time, get some caught up on those. That would be nice. And then we'll roll into November with like where I was hoping to be. So I haven't got much haul today, and I'm getting ready to head out of town, so it's gonna be short and sweet because I really don't have the time to muck around today. So I've been working on these 2 projects sort of individually, so I'm going to show both, show them in no particular order. So first up we have, ooh, that's getting blown out like crazy. There we go. Celtic Christmas by Lavender and Lace, and that is in the Niceless bag from last year's Black Needle Society box. And here she is. She's at 64% now, and I did about 700 stitches. So I've only put 2 days in her so far, so she still needs another 11. And I have, if I can do 550-ish stitches on each of those 11 days, I will be finished, including the beading. But that doesn't include the back stitch, but there's probably only about 40 or 50 stitches of back stitch. So, because it's just a little bit left down here, and then a little bit down here left of the back stitch. So here we go. I would have put up where I was. I just want this done. It's so pretty, but I just want it done. Next up is, that is stitched on 28 count Cashel linen in Heritage by Stitches and Spice. Next up is the Tinkle series by Lizzie Kate. I've worked on 3 of these. I worked on, let me pull out my patterns. So that is what we're aiming for. Now I remember why I moved my camera away from my light, because the light blows out my pictures. So I worked on both of these, which is Just Batty. I finished that one, and I started Trick or Treat, and then I started Jack-o'-lantern. So that gave me 3 days of my 13 so far. Here's where I was, somewhere over here, and here's where I am now. So Just Buddy is finished. I got about halfway on Jack-o'-lantern, and then I started Trick or Treat. Because I am doing this for the 13 days. I had 9 of them that I hadn't started. I will scroll this up, work on some of the others, and then come back to these probably next year. So I got, I think I've added about 600 stitches on that, something like that. It was, might be 900, because it was 494 stitches left in Just Batty, and it's 1 point per 100 stitches. So I only got 4, even though I was so close to 500. So that is in a stitch and button bag that I got from from Live and Die LA. Next up is the Kangaroo Santa. Sorry, the light is going to be terrible today. Hopefully I will fix it for the next video. I had to frog this. So I realized that the hat was 1 stitch too low, so I had everything else was 1 stitch too high, so but it was easier to frog the hat. So I've only done about 30 stitches and I pulled out like 70. There we go. So just not a lot of progress because I had to start again on the hat. So, but what I have mostly been working on is, if you saw my extras, I got the Forbidden Fibre Company clue box. I opened the last envelopes today. I hadn't opened the envelopes all week, so I opened days 9 through 13 this morning. I have the remaining clues, so I've got to make a guess on who did it, with what and where. But I didn't actually post a complete colour. So this was all the colours that came in it. It came with a different page and a different colour, and that added to the pattern for every day of the box. And that is our colour palette, and it's been blown out so badly. Sorry guys. Let's see if I change the light colour, if that helps. Nope, that made it worse. There we go, there's the natural line. So there's the colours. It's a lot of greys because, you know, it's a cross stitch of a building, an old brick manor, or old stone manor. So that is all the colours. Forbidden Fibre Co have been posting including everything stitched on Instagram and Facebook if you want to see what the pattern looks like finished, because I just have printed pages which has the pattern on it, so I'm not showing that off. So I'm about 1,000 stitches into this. I've nearly finished. This was the first colour. This was Revolver. There's some chimneys that need to go in, and then this colour is also used for the dots on the dice. But now that I have all the colours and the complete pattern, I will probably complete the building, but not colour complete everything. As I go, I will work methodically for me, and I won't necessarily run in the order that we got given the colours, just because that's kind of not the way I stitch. If I had been keeping up with it as we went, that's the way I would have done it. But now that the whole thing's released, I don't see the point. I don't want to try and start, you know, a couple of stitches over here and a few stitches over here, and then all of these ones are like 1/1 stitches, so it's a lot of work to get all of that stitched, and then go back in with the white, and then go back in with the purples and the greens and stuff. So it's going to have a box at the top that says clue, a dice with a 1 pip and a 5 pip with some like curly cues around it. We'll have trees on both sides with the play arc pieces. We'll have all the weapons, and then some decorative down the bottom. So as I said, check out Spin Fiber Co.'s website. They will have all their Facebook page and Instagram. They've now put up the last of the clues that went up this morning, or this afternoon I should say. And you can have a look and see what it looks like for all of them. And because I have one more project, but I put it on the other side, I haven't done a lot of this. This one actually has a loose thread. I also worked on another Mill Hill kit. So I worked on Glowing Pumpkin. I didn't actually work on this at work this week. I just wasn't feeling like it. At one of my jobs, I did use it for a Humans vs. Zombies on Black Needle Society, because this is what I had with me. So here's where I'm at. So I'm about a third of the way, probably closer to half of the black done, and then it's just beads and a charm. So that may get worked on more next week. It's my work project, so it's easy for me to take it with me to work. Otherwise, as I said, I haven't really done much. You know, 30 stitches here, 100 stitches there. Like, it really wasn't a lot. It was just one of those weeks. All in all, though, I had car issues on Monday, which kind of threw everything. We had brakes go in my car when we were coming back from Palm Springs, which is where we were last weekend, and then I had to go as soon as we got home. I was lucky enough I was home just in time to leave for work. I then worked till midnight, and then I was back in the next day at 11:30. So like that, killed Monday, Tuesday. I then spent all day in the workshop with Val to live in LA on Wednesday. And then yesterday we had furniture delivered. So I got about 100 stitches in yesterday afternoon or yesterday evening. But we had to move the old furniture out of the way. The new furniture was delivered at like 8:30 in the morning, and the old furniture wasn't picked up till about 11:30. Might have been like 9 o'clock that the old furniture was delivered. The new furniture was delivered, but we have these lovely new couches. I have actually moved out into the living room. I need to change my lighting setup because of the glare I'm getting on this. I'm also using a video camera versus my phone to see if that helps the issues I've been having with transferring my files to my laptop. That will also allow me to be able to look at stuff on my phone while because I use my phone to keep track of my stitches and stuff like that. I do have one haul item, and that was the Royal Games, there we go. 2 set came in, so I can now compare all my bead colours, thread colours, and make decisions on what I am going to do with Royal Games 1 and 2, and try so I can get like the cues and the suits at least matching. Like the rest of it doesn't need to match, but I want those for the reds to match and the blacks to match. So that's where I'm at. This is going to be really short. I'm only at about 15 minutes, but I am trying to get ready to head out again. Tomorrow is the annular eclipse, and we are heading to where we can see it as an annular eclipse, where here in LA it's just a partial. So that's my plan. Hopefully get to stitch something. I will be back in 2 weeks. I'm hoping to have this posted tonight, but because I am flying, it depends on how much time I get in before we get basically to sleep tonight. I probably won't have time to edit it this afternoon. I'm still editing my unboxing for the clue box, so I basically vlog that. So, do all the YouTubey things, like, comment, subscribe. I'm so sorry about the lighting today. I can see how bad it is in my test screen, on my camera. I now remember why I purchased the second tripod. That was so I did do this. But we'll make it all work, and have a great week, guys. I'll see you in a fortnight. And I lost my remote. There it is. Bye.